Episode 2 of Secret Invasion is now on Disney Plus. Me and Dom are going to let you know what we think. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Fly By Night Reviews. I'm your host, Kiren.
And Dom.
Today, me and Dom are going to review Episode 2 of Secret Invasion. I absolutely love this episode. I think it was a lot better than the first episode for me, particularly. Right. Even though it was sort of more, there was less action in this episode.
Yeah.
But there was a lot more cool dialogue from Samuel L. Jackson and all them. But
there's probably about 4 really good scenes in there with most of them are just Samuel L. Jackson being Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, which was, that's the funny thing is like these Disney Marvel shows. They kind of start off sort of like sometimes the first episodes aren't very great, and then they kind of slowly get better. So as I suspected, I think episode 2 is a lot more my style.
Right.
Maybe I was a little bit more kind of in a better mood watching it. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, yeah, that I know the intro, the CGI or the AI intro, put a lot of people off.
Yeah.
So and that put them in bad moods to go for the rest of the show.
Yeah, I kind of heard about it before, and then I sort of kept thinking about it. But anyway, we're going to discuss spoilers in this video because, it's kind of no fun really to just talk about. It's only a
walk around it, yeah.
Yeah, so basically we get a few flashbacks to Captain Marvel.
Right, set up everything, show a little bit about what happened after Captain Marvel with the Skrull coming to Earth and all that.
Yeah, so it kind of explores Nick Fury's promise to the Skrulls. Basically, the Skrulls have to escape, basically extinction.
Mm-hmm.
So they, Nick Fury tells them, hey, you can come to Earth and you can stay here until we find a planet for you to inhabit. And
just work with us for,
Yeah, and then you can tell, he basically tells the Skrulls you have to kind of assimilate with humans, so basically disguise themselves as human beings.
Right.
But there's one guy, everybody starts changing, and then there's that one Skrull that doesn't change. It's almost like he's looking at Nick Fury and I don't trust you. And then it sort of fast forwards back to present day, and it's I think Graphic. He's the main villain, I guess, head of the evil faction of the Skrulls or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, there's kind of a cool angle in that sense where it was okay,
yeah,
they're sort of explaining their reasoning behind why they're rebelling against,
right.
And
yeah. Well, to go back on last episode, I felt like it was a good foundation, and then this one just built on it and was able to flourish a little more.
Again, I kind of wish they would have combined both episodes, and sort of.
I think what happened was I know a lot of other reviewers got an advance of the first 2 episodes rather than just the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a lot better when you can watch both episodes.
Yeah, and it's official. Kobe Smolder's character is what's her name? Forgot her name.
Hill. Maria Hill.
Maria Hill is dead, and
although I think she's alive in the Marvels.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Wait, is the Marvels set
I'm not sure if that's before or after. Yeah.
Oh man! See, again with this whole connected with the movies now, it's you have to kind of be careful what you're.
It's getting a little sloppy, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's this episode was a lot of I think this was Nick Fury's sort of Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. He gets fired in this episode, freaking.
By Don Cheadle, Rhodey.
Yeah, Rhodey fires him because obviously he blames the previous episode. There was a attack in Moscow and a bunch of people died, and of course Nick Fury gets blamed.
Right.
So he's basically fired from his shield, or is it?
Sword, I think it is now.
Sword, okay.
Yeah, the one from WandaVision.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so
then,
yeah, so I guess now he's gone rogue apparently, or because he didn't really take it lightly. He was just like, oh, whatever, I'm still Nick Fury, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, as long as
I was expecting an F-bomb there, but eh.
yeah, he definitely had some Samuel L. Jackson moments. Even like I thought he was gonna like do some Pulp Fiction dialogue for a bit, And this episode was really surprisingly violent, especially was it Sonia Fallsworth?
Fallsworth, yes.
There's a torture scene, and she's torturing a guy that may have information on Graphic, and like it was like chopping fingers off. I was like, holy crap, they showed it and everything. I was like very surprised.
Just to make sure he was a Skrull. He was.
Yeah. So that was kind of caught me off guard, and I was like, oh, cool, Disney freaking did it. And then Gaia, her character who's played by Amelia Clark, I don't know if she's like on the side of Graphic or she's just kind of like a spy, but it gave that impression that maybe she's like sort of like a wild card in this show. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But I sort of kind of dug that a little bit, and Graphic, definitely they fleshed him out a little bit more in this episode as well. Gave him more, he seems like he has more control than what we thought, but
it's setting up for different, like some really cool things in there.
Yeah. But yeah, this definitely was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. Even my wife liked it a lot, and I think hopefully this is like going to get better, and the next episode is going to be even better. And but yeah, well, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe below. Let us know what you think of this episode of Secret Invasion.
Which was your favorite scene with Nick Fury and the dialogue? That was awesome.
Yeah, let us know. And on that note, we will catch you guys next time.